EPAWa meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for December 4th, 2018. For your Tuesday, expecting colder conditions to be settling over the region today, and this is going to last for quite some time. Today might actually be the warmest day of the next 7 days, even though it's not going to be warm. Temperatures on either side of 40 from north to south today, and most likely stuck in the 30s for the rest of the work week, probably the weekend, and at least early next week. So it's going to be a week or so that we're going to have temperatures below average. Maybe 8 days, 7-8 days we're looking at with below average temperatures before we start to moderate again. But we will have partly cloudy skies today, no chance of precipitation, just a lot colder than it was over the last couple of days. On Wednesday, we're expecting mostly cloudy skies. We'll call it partly to mostly cloudy. We have a weak disturbance that's going to be rotating through the area. It could be a passing snow shower with that in some areas, but I think most areas are dry. This is if you remember going back about 5-6 days ago, we had the model showing a storm system that was going to be affecting the region with kind of like a mixed bag of snow, sleet, freezing rain, and, just light stuff. But here is the northern stream energy that is going to be moving through on Wednesday in association with that. And here is the southern stream energy that is well out ahead of it. There was no connection between these two. So they're both separate. And by remaining separate, we then have just a light northern stream disturbance moving through that won't really affect most of us. Now, I do want to pay special attention to this feature right here. See this little... this is a northern trough, and you can see the isobars are kind of pointed inward here. I want to watch for that. It might be a little surprise across New Jersey. Would not be surprised at all to see some light snow falling across New Jersey, central New Jersey, or southern New Jersey as the system pulls away. Just something to watch for. Not a real big deal. Maybe just a quick surprise there. But we'll keep a close eye on that. But elsewhere, I think we're okay. Here on Wednesday, just mostly cloudy across the region. And then once we get into, you can actually see this in the next frame here. See the inverted trough, see the isobars pointed inward. So we just have to watch, that this gets any closer, like some models not named GFS have been showing. There might be a little bit of a surprise here toward the short points. We'll keep a close eye on that regardless. But either way, it doesn't look like a big deal. We go to partly cloudy skies here again on Thursday. Another cold front approaching. Could be some snow showers with this as it comes through. Just a few light snow showers, not a real big deal again. The biggest deal, maybe some very minor stuff would be across the far northern tier, and that's it. And then once that cold front goes through, it reinforces the cold air for the weekend. So we get even colder. And temperatures barely above freezing once we get to past Friday. Friday is probably going to be the mid-30s or there with mid-upper 30s for highs. Then we get back into the low to mid-30s here for highs on Saturday. Saturday is a mostly sunny day, however. I think both days of the weekend should be dry as it looks right now. Here's that system down to the south and west. It's still there. Just modeled differently depending on what model you're looking at. Majority of guidance keeps this south of the region, and like I said yesterday, I'm going to repeat this because there's still people that are confused somehow. I don't understand how you get confused, and you can check tape on this, because I was very clear about this yesterday. I'll be very clear about it again. Our call right now is that, our gut call is that this remains south of the region. However, it is close enough that we have to continue to monitor it. Won't take much for this to move further north and affect our region with snow. And it would be snow because we're talking about very cold temperatures in place for this week ahead. That's a certainty. That's one thing we know, is there's going to be very cold through at least early next week. So this system is the uncertainty. And for a couple days in a row now, it's been modeled to be further south and stay south of the region and affect areas across the Virginias, Carolinas, maybe sneaking up here to Maryland and grazing Delaware, South Jersey, or something like that on the way out. But the majority guidance keeps us south. There are some ensemble members that do bring it further north and does affect us. But here's what the GFS does, is the latest one from this evening. You see it brings snow, accumulating snow across the Carolinas and Virginias, and this remains flat and progressive and fast, and out to sea it goes. This would be in the Sunday to Monday time frame, not Saturday to Sunday like originally projected. So everything kind of backed up a day. Nothing's really changed. The models that have been aggressive have stayed aggressive, and the models that were not aggressive and were keeping it south of the region have stayed the same also and kept it south of the region. So there's been no real change. Reason we're not giving up on this, so we've got several ensemble members that are still very enthusiastic about this system, and then you have the operational Canadian model that came in this evening. This is, again, the overnight run. Very amped up storm, very much farther north, and look what it does. Comes right through our region and dumps a tremendous amount of snow northwest of I-95. Tremendous. Probably wrong, but we'll see. Okay, but I mean, the upside potential for this is to, if it did something like this, obviously we'd be dealing with, very large snow amounts. But we're not forecasting that. That is not our call. We think the odds are it stays south of the region, probably 60-40. Still leaning that way at this moment. If anything changes, we will certainly let you know. But that the time frame we're now looking at for a potential, again, low potential, but potential nevertheless, is Sunday into Monday. Okay, so that did back up for a day on the guidance, so nothing's really changed since yesterday. I just want to make that clear because you have some people that either don't listen or don't watch the videos or don't comprehend or whatever the case may be, and they seem to think that I have this this idea that, well, they said we're going to get hit. No, they did not say that, and we don't think that. Okay, we think it's staying south of the region. If something changes, we'll let you know. Okay, so that's that system. If this misses, though, folks, we have a very long stretch coming of dry weather. And this goes straight through the beginning of, at least the beginning of next week, might be the next 10 days, where we have a dry stretch. We'll be very welcomed. We had a tremendous amount of rain this autumn, and in some areas, record amounts of rain. So this could be definitely a very nice break of precipitation if, in fact, this misses. Even if it doesn't, you're only talking about that one day, and it's been probably in the form of snow. And the rest of the time is dry. So we have a very long stretch of dry weather regardless. We'll continue to monitor this system, see what it does in the coming days. But right now, our call is that 60% chance that it remains south of the region and we are unaffected. I'm EPAWa meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for December 4th, 2018. Have a great Tuesday.